how would you define restructuring?
Gimba, I would respectfully...
Yes, go ahead, please.
Let me disagree with my colleague over there, the co-panelist here. My point here is this. I don't subscribe to the idea of we are talking about the unity of Nigeria and we quickly jump into a situation, a matter of restructuring Nigeria. I see a kind of a deliberate effort to smuggle in an issue here, but I don't have issue with that. If I would go by your definition, I would not make an attempt to define restructure based on what is written in the dictionary. I would rather pay attention to what even prompted the need or the call for restructuring. Because what we should be looking at, if people are saying there's no leadership today, now there's a new government in place. We did not work when the previous government was in place to cry for restructuring. It is now that a new government came in, and for the fact that there are certain area or a particular geographical location or demarcation that did not actually participate fully in the process of the democracy that actually resulted to what we have today, and these people are agitating, and these are the same people saying restructure. No, I see there's an attempt to kind of smuggle something here. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Let us look at what this government is doing presently. Is it that we are questioning what is happening? We're not satisfied with the fight against corruption? Are we convinced that, yes, the status quo that we met on ground was normal, a situation whereby insecurity was at the peak? Economic degradation was so much that even the common man on the street is crying? Let us tell ourselves the truth. Now, if I would suggest a restructure, let it be a kind of economic restructure, in the sense that the regions should actually look at what they have, the potentials they have in their own locality.
Let us
that very bring out these things together.
My apologies, let me butt in here. That very point that you raised has been looked at time and again. But let me ask you this, and as a matter of fact, it's the latest that we have. Middle Belt leaders have made a proposal already. They say that 12 regions and 54 states will be the ultimate formula in restructuring Nigeria. What do you make of that?
Gimba, as a citizen,
please go ahead.
I don't subscribe to anything Middle Belt leaders, Northern leaders, Southeast leaders. These are the issues we have, Gimba. Now, unless we look at the Constitution of Nigeria, and if truly in the Constitution there's somewhere we call, or there's somewhere where pronouncement is made clearly that this is the Middle Belt, this is the Southern Belt, this is the Northern Belt, or whatever belts we're talking about here. It is more important that the media should focus on uniting Nigeria. We should not encourage some division, particularly political leaders or political elites actually trying to gain relevance, trying to come back to the corridor of power, by all means, coming with agenda of division. And we are also singing this tune together with them. I don't subscribe, I don't approve to, sectional leadership. Remember, even when the Northern Youth came out, we condemned that.
My apologies, let me just put you on hold and also have your views to, how do you respond to that? He said, no, this is not the way to go. We shouldn't be looking at sectionalism, but the Middle Belt leaders actually said that this is what they want.
He said he was disagreeing with me. At the end of the day, ended up agreeing with me. I'm not here to preach sectionalism, but until we agree that there's a lacuna in leadership, which he agreed with. It's not about this government, it's what about previous government. It's been a recurrent thing. At the top, leaders are united. That's why it's so easy to cross from APC to PDP, PDP to ABGA to whatever. But at the bottom, the followers are not united. And so, the only way you can participate in government, first and foremost, is to ensure that the process of electing, your political office representative is transparent enough that you participate. People that's the real issue. That's the real issue. Those are the real issues. And then secondly, also, you see the kind of followership that Nnamdi Kanu is having, and the kind of sectional statement that my friend Shetima, Yerima and Co are making. Ordinarily, if people know that they have the power to participate in government through transparent election, nobody will listen to them. Nobody will follow them because they know that they have the power to recall. They have powers also to vote in leaders that they know will represent their interests. But because they see this, once you are up there, the ordinary man sees you as the enemy. And so anybody that pretends to provide leadership, you see a mass of crowd will follow them. You preach what they want to hear. And then the moment you join this group, you leave them behind. And so the restructuring, that where it should start from, it is good to dialogue and find a way of building bridges.
We're going to look at that.
The main restructuring should start from the mind, and then also our electoral process.
Okay.